Welcome to Brainwave Academy. Today we are going to talk about quadratic equation. What is quadratic equation? Quadratic equation is an equation that have the highest power of 2, which means that whatever we want to have in this equation, with any method, I'm going to have 2 answers. So there are 4 methods to solve quadratic equation. We have factorization method, we have a general formula method, we have completing the square method, we have graphical method. So today in this video I'm going to learn factorization method. And I find it difficult, some learners are finding it difficult to actually factorize a quadratic expression or equation by just thinking. But in this video I'm going to teach you a trick to just solve the equation. Let me start from number 1. Assuming you're asked to solve factorize s squared minus 5x plus 6. Factorize s squared minus 5x plus 6. So learners will you just be thinking, what can I add to have 5? Then what can I multiply to have 6? No. You can just actually use this side. Just draw an arrow here. I also draw an arrow here. So what you are going to do is that, what is the coefficient of s squared here is 1. And which number can you multiply to have 1 is 1 times 1. So you have 1 and 1. Then the next thing is actually here, the factors of 6. What can I multiply together to have 6 is 3 and 2 and 6 and 1. I'll drop the 2 factors here, 3 and 2, then 6 and 1. I'll try these 2 factors of 6 with this. So what am I going to do? I'm testing this 3 and 2 first. If I cross multiply, if you look at it here, I cross multiply. If I cross multiply, 3 times 1 is what? 3. And 2 times 1 is 2. Then I'll check. Can I actually multiply this 3 and 2 to have 6? And when I subtract this 3 and 2 or add it, I'll have 5. Let's see. 3 plus 2 is 5. But this is not plus 5, it's minus 5. Then I'll produce negative here and also to introduce negative here. Which implies that minus 3 and minus 2 is minus 5. But minus 3 times minus 2 is 6. These are the factors there. There's no need for me to actually go and test this one again. Then, which means I can replace this minus 5 in terms of this is minus 3 and minus 2. Which implies that I'm going to have s squared minus, instead of 5s, I'll write minus 3s, then minus 2x, then plus 6. So, I'll group it into 2. What is common here? S is common. Alright, x, open bracket, s squared divided by s, I have s, minus, I have removed s out, what is remaining is 3, minus, this bracket and the second bracket must be the same. And if you look at it, what is coefficient of s here is minus 2, open bracket, x, minus times plus is minus, 6 divided by 2 we have 3. So after this, what is the next thing? I'll pick this one outside the bracket, which is s minus 2, then s minus 3, which is the final answer for this one. Now, let me try a number 2. So we asked to use factorization method to solve this equation. The first one I solved is expression, but when you equate it to 0, is what? Expression. For example, you have a squared plus 8a plus 15 is equal to 0. This one is not expression again, it's equation, quadratic equation. And when we are asked to use factorization method, or you know that the general formula method is very long. When we are not asked, you have choice to use the factorization method. What you are going to use is this. You draw an arrow like this, the same method. So now, what is the root of a squared is 1. It's 1 times 1. Then 15 here, what is factors of 15? 5 and 3. What is factors of 15 again? 15 and 1. Then you cross multiply. 5 times 1 is 5. 3 times 1 is 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 5 times 3 is 15. This is the factor. Very simple. So we now have a squared plus, instead of 8a, we have 5a plus 3a plus 15 is equal to 0. So I'll group it into 2. What is common here? A is common, open bracket, A plus A, I already used A already, have 5, plus, what is coefficient of A here is 3, open bracket. Of course, this one must be the same, A plus 5 is equal to 0. You now have either A plus 3 is equal to 0 or A plus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, A is equal to 0 minus 3 or A is equal to 0 minus 5. A is equal to 0 minus 3 is minus 3 or 0 minus 5 is minus 5, which is the final answer for this question. So you can see it's very easy. Let me ask one more question. Assuming you have this, you are asked to factorize m squared plus 4mn minus 21. We are asked to factorize this. Don't be panicked that we have m and n. It's all the same. What is the coefficient of m and n here is still 1. Here is what? 21. Factors of 1 is 1 times 1. And factors of 21 is 7 times 3 and 21 times 1. Then I'll check this one. This cross multiply. 7 times 1 we have 7. And 3 times 1 we have 3. Then what am I looking for? I'm actually looking for 4 as a factor. 3 minus 3 is 4. 3 minus 3, 7 minus 3 is 4. But if I say 7 plus 3, I'll have 10. This is not 10. But 7 minus 3 is 4. 7 times minus 3 is what? Minus 21, which means I'll introduce minus here. Now, instead of writing 4, I'll write 7 minus 3. Which means I have m squared plus 7, coefficient here is mn, minus 3 mn minus 21. Then I'll group it into 2. If I group it into 2, if you look at this bracket, n is common, which means mn is common, open bracket. I actually remove one n from here and one n from here, which means single n and single n. Because n times n is m squared, n times n is m squared. Plus, remember you remove mn here. What is common is what is remaining is 7. Minus, remember I said this bracket and the second bracket must be the same. And I actually need mn here, but the square root of mn here is minus 3. Open bracket, of course, there's no need for you to think twice again. You have mn plus 7. Therefore, we now have mn, take this one and this, minus 3, then mn plus 7. Thank you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to post another video that have questions I will have questions here. Thank you, and peace out.